Welcome to another episode of A Random Stitcher. My name is Lone, I'm from Denmark. Today I have an unboxing, big one from Fansels, and afterwards we are going to take a look at my knitting, a new something I'm knitting, and some very, very confetti heavy cross stitch. Yeah, welcome. I just need to get a cup of coffee and then we can go on. So I'm back and I have coffee. Today is Tuesday, it's the 8th of April, and I want to start with saying thank you so much for your comments and reactions and messages to my latest video where I talked about that I need to take a small step back from doing YouTube, and I still am. I also said that I did have some unboxings that I wanted to do in this month, so there would be a couple of one or two unboxings. And yes, there are. I have two. I have this one and one more. So I am going to talk more about my reflection on this YouTube thing because I am having a lot of thoughts about it, and I have talked about it several times before, but I have never really come up with a solution, a permanent solution kind of. So maybe there is none because I am who I am. So, but I'm going to talk about the thoughts I have been thinking for the last a little over a week. Because let's face it, doing YouTube can be tough, but if you at the same time have a mental disorder like me, I have a bipolar disorder, that makes it even more challenging, difficult. So have to think how to do things to not get sick. Good. I think we should move on with the unboxing. I've unboxed the products from Fansels before, and I really, really love that store. They have a very big selection of cross stitch, and also they have diamond paintings and paint by numbers, and yeah. And the thing is that they have very good prices. I have a big one, and it is called Mushroom City. It is 11 count. It's 65 by 80 centimeters. For me, that's a big one. So let's unbox it. Comes in this very handy bag. Kind of very thick plastic. Is the image. I think this is a Mona Lisa cross stitch. So. And I think this is a sticker, so you can use it in your logbook afterwards if you want. So yeah. Let's take a look. What we have. We have some paperwork here. This is just the bag of what's inside the bag. Here is the charts. Very big chart actually, and a very big legend. Large. As far as I can see, we have 57 colors in this one, and also as far as I can see, there is only full crosses. There are no back stitching as far as I can see in this. So we do have size 65 by 80 and stitch size is 229 by 303. So it is a big one. So yeah, 57 colors. Looks good. And let's take a look at those colors. We have a little toolkit here. Look at that. Can you see it? It's kind of a scissor. And we have 1, 2, 3, 5 needles in there also. And a threader. Ah. There's a little scissor. Light is really coming in. Let's take it out. Never really tried one of these before, but there it is. Let's see if it can cut something. Do I have some thread hanging around here? Well, I do have my tiger, so I can cut this. I was too lazy to cut it off before, so let's see if it can. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, it works. It's actually very nice. And now I have used it a couple of times, pressed it together a couple of times. It's really, really good. Wow, I'm impressed. I actually didn't think they worked. I thought it was kind of just a gimmick or something. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe I'm a little too detailed. I don't know. But yeah, we have here the needles. And I think there was 5. That's a lot. And the threader. So that's nice. Very nice. I love this scissor. It's very pointy also. So. Good. So let's see the thread, the floss. We have them on cards. There's 2 of them. Very, very beautiful colors. Look at that. So here we have the first. If I move this a little bit aside. Yeah, first of all, we have extra here. Hanks, kind of. Let's take it out. What do we have? Apparently there's going to be a lot of these colors since we have that much. Look at that. We have number 56. What does that mean? Are there more colors than I just thought? 57, no, that's right. Okay, so no DMC code, but they do have a number on it. So this is kind of a off-white. And we have some blue ones here. Three different shades of blue. And I think that's black. Or maybe that's... What is number 2? Can I see that? No, I can't. I think it's black. Okay. So that was that. I'm not sure if I can put it back in, but I will give it a go. Kind of. Good enough for me anyway. There it was. So let's take a look at the beautiful colors here. I think this is cotton floss. It feels like cotton, but I'm not too sure. I have not very much experience with Egyptian, so but those couple of times I've unboxed something with Egyptian, it feels different. This feels like cotton. So look at those orangey reds. and very vibrant orange here. This is very, very, very vibrant. Yeah. If I have a little bit dirt under my nails, I have washed them, I have cleaned them, but I have been out planting plants yesterday, so yeah. Okay, good for that. Can I put you here? And the last one here, we have some browns, corn, peach, salmon colors there, and some goldish brown. Lovely, lovely pink. I always call this raspberry, but I don't know. And some aqua, maybe blue, light blue anyway, and light yellow here. Beautiful colors, and there's a lot of those. Look at those bunch. Should we do the twist so we can see the beautiful colors here together? It's going to be a very, very colorful picture. Yeah, good. And now take a look at the fabric. A very big fabric here. This is extremely stiff, but my experience is that almost every fabric I have tried has softened some up. So let's hope that this is very, very big. Let me try to get a little bit back here so you can see the full. There it is. Wow. This is big. Let's see if I can get back again. Without, I have another thing recording next to me and a tripod foot floor. I don't know what it's called, but it takes up room next to my chair. So here it is. Very big. Let me see if I can put it on the desk so you might get to see it a little bit with the other recording device I'm using. Here it is. Oh, it's very, very clear. It's actually crystal clear. So 11 count, going to use 3 strands. $57 colors, and I don't even think there's that much confetti in this. Of course there will be color change, you have 57 colors, but I think it's actually very doable. This very doable. Nice big edge here, so you can have it in a frame also here. Nice big legend. Look at that mushroom, isn't it pretty? And a house up there. Wow, this is just amazing. I really, really like it. I'm sorry, it's hard to have it all now. So here you can see this beautiful one is this. The larger, and here's the house up there. There's more houses up here, and the big mushroom toadstool is here. That's this one over there. Oh my god, I actually really love this. So what do you say? Do you like it? This one is listed at the website at Fansels at 18 British pounds 85. I'm not sure what that is in US dollars, but 18 British pounds 85. Yeah, so that was this. Thank you so much to Fansels for sending this to me. I really, really like it. So, and I just think this is very, very well done with the print and rendering. I think it's actually spot on to the image. And nice scissor. If that's standard, almost got a little too close to my hair. Can I use? I've just cut my hair. No. Okay, good. Let me put that aside, and let's move on to my week thing. So yeah, let's take a look at what I have been doing this past 8-10 days. First of all, I actually have an FFO. I showed you, I can't remember when, in March, that I finished a little summer bunny from Soda Sis Design. And the other day I found a frame for her. So she's going on the wall. You can see nothing but reflection, I think. And look at her. I still think she's so pretty. So yeah, I found this frame in a secondhand store, and that is my preferred place to shop for almost anything. So yeah, she's going, I think, up there underneath. I think the other one there is also Soda Sis Design. So yeah, so that's that. I just put her over there. I can sit and look at her. She's so pretty. Yeah, so I am doing better. Absolutely doing better. I did a post on Facebook, and I also said last week that I'm kind of staying away from social media. I don't use TikTok or Instagram anymore, but I am still using Facebook because I have my group there, a random stitcher. So if you are not a member yet, you can go and take a look if it's something for you. I love the group because there's so many sweet people, and we are all showing what we're doing and supporting, and it's a loving and caring and supporting group, and I really love that. So I put up a post there, and I'm going to do that in between videos. I think whenever I feel like I have something to share, a little status where I am in this journey. So yeah, I think I'm doing better. Slowly I am finding my feet again, and I have been doing a lot of other stuff than just stitching and trying to do videos, and all the things that can be, for me anyway, ended up being quite stressful. I have something that's not supposed to be there. Just a minute. Okay, I think it's gone. I hope it's gone. Nothing more annoying than look at something that somebody who's just has something that's not supposed to be there. Good. Yeah, what have I been stitching on? I've not been stitching on a lot. I'm kind of trying to be more mindful about stitching on fewer projects, but getting more work done on them. So I actually really like that at the moment. So, but I am who I am. It might change again. So I have stitched on 5 different ones, and I have been knitting on 2 different projects. Yeah. So as I said at the end, in the end of this video, I'm going to talk about reflections and my thoughts about things, and where I am with my bipolar and mental things, and yeah, stuff like that. So if you don't want to listen to that, you can always just leave. It's totally fine. But yeah, let's start with the cross stitch, I think. And it's a mess here. I have not put them in order, so I hope I can find the things I need. Let's start with the first one. That was Lothlorien. I have to pause it because it's a long way over here. I found it. And yes, by the way, I said that today was Tuesday. This video is going to be up Friday. It's the new way I'm going to. I am doing things at this moment. It may change, but at the moment I'm trying out recording one day, editing another day, uploading it a third day. So it's going to be a long process of me for one video, but it means that I can do more with that video. Because I'm really I'm really into detail. I think quality for me is very important. And I think that's what has been bugging me a lot, is that doing more videos means that if I still want to make them that quality that I can be at least a little bit satisfied with, it means that I am stressing myself very much out, because it takes a lot of time for me to edit and things. So I know others are doing it in a different way. They just record and upload. But for me, that's just not working. I'm not happy with that for me. And I have no problem watching it with others, but for me, it's just different. So yeah, I'm trying that. So I'm recording today. It's Tuesday, and it will be up Friday. Yeah, Lothlorien. I've actually taken it out of the frame now, because it's time to move the frame. Here it is. How it looks. It's called Visit Lothlorien. It is from Country Magic Stitch, and I'm enjoying it very much. I am stitching it on a needlepoint that's equal 14 count with 4 strands, half stitches. So I think I have a before picture I can put in here or here. I never know where I put it in. So this is pretty stiff, this needlepoint, but maybe I can put it on my thing here. I have loose threads hanging, but yeah, just a minute while I struggle with this. It's a little bit wider than the board, but here it is. Where can I hold it like this? Yeah. So I worked from this and down, 603 stitches. So I have done 12,349. I'm at 54.8%, and I need around 10,000 to finish it. So next is that I will finish this corner here, and then I will I think finish this, and then I'll do the rest. Yeah, there's going to be some back stitching with that light yellow, kind of like light going down. I think it's very pretty. You can see it here, that light going down there. So I think that is back stitching. So pretty. But yeah, almost 55%. That's good. My goal this year was 50%. So to reach that. So I'm just putting you over here. This is going to knock over, I know it. Okay. So yeah, there's not that much up here. I think it's going to be up here or something. Nice. We want to see it close. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so much. So I do have more needle point. So whenever I at one point will start a new project, I'm going to use that. But that was the first one, and this one is going in the garage for April, because I have decided to enter a event. It is Kitten Up Kitten. She's a diamond painting diamond painter, and she has an annual event. I have participated before, back when I was diamond painting, and she's also, because it's also the idea is that it's only diamond painting on a blank canvas using a cross-stitch pattern that is allowed. And you are also allowed to enter if you have a cross-stitch. So, and it runs the whole month of May. So I decided to enter with my Lothlorien to see how much I actually can put in through a whole month. It could be very interesting. So I have entered, I have signed up, and I'm in. So yeah, I will link her in the description box if you're diamond painting or if you want to participate as well. Yeah, so that was the first one, Lothlorien. Let me take out the next one. My next one on the list is Tiger. I hope I can find a before picture somewhere. I've not done that much on it. And I said last time that because of that whip go, where the dragon was pulled, which also is a stand one, that I possibly would stitch more on the dragon than on the tiger, and I have not. But I have just been doing other stuff. So often the stand one is something I use for TV projects, if I'm looking at TVs. If I'm watching TVs, I cannot talk. If I'm watching TV, I have used stand one for that. But now where I'm also knitting, I'm more knitting than I'm stitching on the stand ones. But I did do something, so, and I still enjoy it very much. So here it is. What have I been doing? I think I've been filling out something here, and the bottom of the ear down here. Is it just me, or isn't he just handsome? I think he is. We talked about a name, and there were some beautiful names that come up. For me, he's just Bruce, and I don't know why, but he's Bruce. So this is Bruce the tiger, like Bruce Willis. An honor to Bruce Willis. Could also have called him David Bowie. This is my husband's old T-shirt. I just kind of did a little something too. But yeah, I don't know how much I stitch on it, but I think we are looking at around 800 or 1,000 maybe. I don't know. It's 14 count, and it's from, I don't know where. I actually don't know it, do I? No, I'm sorry, I don't know where it's from. Maybe I do, I can't remember. But it's very, 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 very lovely to work on. The fabric, everything is just amazing. So 14 count, full crosses. Yep, that was that. So next one. I forgot again to put in a picture. Let's see if I can do that. How the tiger should look. Yeah, so next one is Sandpipers. Sandpipers. And they are here in my, what's it called? Tea macaroon bag. Yeah, so Sandpipers is something that I saw over at Ilara's YouTube channel. I just fell in love with it immediately. In high tide or low tide, I will be by your side. Is that just cute? Yeah, I love it. So I did. What did I do on that? Lothlorien, I stitched on it 31st of March. That was the last time I stitched on that. Tiger, I have stitched a little bit almost every day, but Sandpipers, yeah. I did Tuesday and Friday. I think I have it in pattern keeper, maybe. I am at 1007. I don't know the progress. I think last time I've only did a little bit on the what's that called? Lighthouse. Yeah. So since then I've come a long way, I think. This is where I am now. One sandpiper done. I'm not sure if there's going to be backstitching this time. I don't think there's any backstitching at all. So yeah, 1007 all in all, and that brings me up to 28.2%. I still have around 2,500 to do. Yeah, and I have been frogging. I discovered that the feet were too high up, so I had to frog almost this entire thing. Yeah, I love it, and I love the colors in it. I think it's very, very pretty. It's, as you can see, not very big. So here will the next sandpiper will come here. I think I started it, didn't I? Yeah, I think I started it here. Yellow sandpipers, and then there will be a boat or something out here. So it's very cute. This is one of the focus projects in April, because I really, I would love to, if not finish it, then close to finish. So yep, that was that. There's not a lot of colors in it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors. So that's really not a lot. I really enjoy this. It's so pretty. And it's easy stitching. It's not, there's nothing, no confetti. And confetti is what we are going to talk about now, because we are moving over to my cat alphabet. My cat alphabet. Let me show you the whole thing, because I'm only doing the A, but this is the whole thing. It is an artwork by Irina Garmachova, charted by Heaven Earth Design. I got the max color version, and I'm never doing that again. Never. So, cat alphabet. I have stitched 525 stitches, and when you see it and when you hear me tell you about it, you will agree that that's a lot. Because it was pure confetti. All 525 stitches was pure confetti. Yeah, I am sitting at, I have done 6,743. Did I show you that is this one I'm doing? Yeah, and I have stitched the mouse. And the mouse, yeah. So 64% done, and I still need 3,817. And can I put it on this? This has been pure hell. I haven't enjoyed it at all. I'm doing this as a present for my granddaughter. If this was not a present, I would have done this for sure. But it's for my beloved granddaughter, so I'm not going to. I'm going to finish it. I'm determined I want to finish it. But boy, if I had the courage, I would show the back. Because here is the mouse. In this mouse, there's over 40 colors. Imagine starting and stopping 40 colors, and I'm stitching this on a 16 count, 4 strands, half stitches. So it's thick thread, kind of. So imagine starting and stopping over 40 colors. It's bumpy. It's horrible. But I am continuing it. I do think it is... I do think it looks fine. It's cute. I like it, but it's hell. I'm not doing it again. So 525 stitches up there. And maybe travel a little bit of time. I could see, okay, there's a little bit that color over here and over here. I have cheated a little bit. because there were some colors that were so alike. So I just thought, I don't want to take a new color just for one stitch. So I will do it. But honestly, this is just for the mouse. Only for the mouse. That's insane. The kind of peachy and pinks were for the ears and belly. So, and besides that, I also use some from this one. So over 40 colors in total. Oh my god, it's just... I've never ever stitched something that hard and was making me that close to crying. My husband was almost getting worried, but put it down a little bit, do something else. No, I want to finish it. I want to finish that goddamn mouse. I'm happy it's done. I hope that I can press it from the back when it's all done, and to make it a little bit more flat. It's really not good. I don't have the courage to show the back. It's so ugly. Something has to do with me being lazy. I just didn't have the patience. I don't have the patience for this kind. But it is for my granddaughter. I am going to push through. Next up will be the kitty. So let's see. At least if there's a lot of colors, it's a bigger area, because you can see here the cat is actually taking up most of the space down here. So if the confetti is just as insane, it's over a bigger area. So cross my fingers, it's not going to be insane. I still think the colors in the cat is wrong. I cannot understand why it's that dark. But maybe it all makes sense, because the mouse certainly did. The mouse is really good, I think, compared to... So trust the process, they say. I'm going to do that. But yeah, that was my struggle bus. Oh my god, this has just been... But you know, the positive thing is that when you're doing stuff like this, you don't have room in your head for any stupid thoughts. You're not thinking of, maybe you're going through a tough time. That's all gone when you're doing stuff like this. So some good. It does some good. But it's also just mostly frustrating. So yeah, that was the Cat Alphabet A. And this is my bag. That is, some like it, some hate it, and some laugh at it, because this is my crosses. Some of those I did last year, and I decided to cut them up and make a bag. And yeah, some really hate that and think I'm stupid, and I love this bag. So good. Do I have more? Yeah, I do also have the dragon. Can I find that? Just a minute. I found the dragon. This is one of the WhipGo projects. And I said, bravely, bold, that I wanted to finish that lower wing. I'm not. My first thought was with the WhipGo that however much, however little I do on the projects, it's done. It's a go. And I'm sticking to that, because it is what it is. I want to be kind to myself. So if I have a before picture, I put it in. I probably have not. But I think I did something on the wing here. I think I finished that up here, and then I moved on to the wing. So yeah. This is from VIP Cross Stitch. It's 11 count. It's very soft and lovely fabric. I really love to work on the fabric. But this one is just not my cup of tea. It doesn't speak to me. I think dragons maybe doesn't speak to me. Some love them. I'm just me. I'm more into cute things. So yeah, but it's fine. I'm going to finish it. See if maybe my eldest grandson wants it on his wall or something. So yeah, I will see if I can do a little more in this month. Let's see. So that was the very last thing I have been doing for the cross stitch. I have some knitting to show you. Let me start with showing you that sweater for myself that I'm knitting. This has been a on and off project for over a year, mostly off. I do have a picture, so here it is. It's just a regular sweater with no. It's just straight out. I'm not using the cord for yarn because that was expensive, so I found some yarn in which I need to get more of. There's not much left, so this is from my local supermarket. Soft alpaca. I saw yesterday, I was looking at what's that called in English, at the chart, the pattern. Is it called pattern? Maybe. That I'm actually halfway with the part from the chest and down. No, for the arms and down. I'm actually almost halfway. So I did this part since I last showed you that. So, and here it is. I can stand up so you can see it. I think it's going to suit me. Yeah. Like, it's so soft. It's going to be a nice one to put on when I'm going for a walk with Albert or going in the woods. So, yeah, very lovely. Yeah, I think it's not pure alpaca. I think there's something else in it. Yeah, 60% alpaca, 40% acrylic. So let's see how that is to wear. But I really like it. It's kind of really rustic. Yeah, I like it's kind of two kind of gray brown tones. I really like that. Yep. So that was that. I think I need around 15 rows, and then I do the bottom edge, and then I move on to the sleeves. Good. Then I started a new one, and that's for my youngest grandson, Malte. He's 1 year old, and I'm knitting it as a Christmas gift. And at that time, he is 2 years old, almost 2 years. So I'm knitting it in size 2 years. I thought I had a picture. I know I have a picture, but where is it? Here it is. Is this the one? This is not Malte. But yeah, I'm knitting it in the smallest size, and that is size 2. So there's kind of a structure pattern going on. I really like that. So I started it, I absolutely do not know, last week. And here is where I am. I have separated the sleeves, and now I'm just moving down. I started from the top, and then I just kept on going. And when it was long enough, big enough, I divided it. Yeah, so I think it's going to be very cute. It's very lovely This is merino wool. Very, very, very soft. I love the pattern. It's fun to do this structure. It also means that I have to think. So that's good sometimes. Think about other things. Yeah. So it's done on a 4mm needle. Just round. So that's fine. That was all I have been doing for crafting. All I have been doing. And what I have been doing besides that, I will tell you in a second. I just need something to drink. Be right back. So yeah, this is the time where if you don't want to hear about what I have been doing else and my thoughts and stuff, this is the time where you can leave and I will let you go. It's fine. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I hope to see you back again. I'm having coffee. So last week I did a number of things besides doing videos, besides, I didn't do any videos except one I did for my Danish channel. Other than that, I have been doing other stuff. I have been at the library. I actually took the bus down to the library and to the city, and it was quite the adventure because I haven't been taking buses for a long time. It's something that can trigger my anxiety a lot. I worry about 1,000 things, but I did it, and it actually worked out, and it was actually fun. I was tired afterwards, but it was fun. So I went to a city, and the bus stops right up the road here, so it was really easy for me, and it went straight into the city. I didn't have to change or anything. So, and I went to a library. I got 2 books. One of those is a Camino book. I have read it before. It's kind of older one. I think it's 6-7 years old. It's a Danish author, and the way she has written that book is kind of edited version of her diary that she kept while she was hiking the whole Camino, so 800 kilometers or something. And it's just very inspiring for me still. I have read it, I think, twice before, but it's still very inspiring for me, because at the time where she went on this journey, she actually had tick disease, very, very serious, and it has affected all of her body really, with kind of arthritis pains, shifting around. Some days she couldn't walk very much, but before she went on the hike, she was very, very miserable. She had often had fever. She was very sick with that. And then she one day said, I can either lay down and die from this, kind of dramatic, but or I can stand up and do something. And I like that. I really like that, because that is somewhat what I often do. When I'm feeling the worst, I can lay down and stare at the wall and, feel miserable and feel sorry for myself and miss out on a lot of things, or I can stand up and fight and do whatever I can. And that is what I have been doing all the time. I will not allow myself to give up. I will not allow myself. And as long as I have that fighter spirit, yeah, that's just important. So I was very, it always inspires me when people are embarking on adventures and journeys like that, despite of whatever challenges they are going through. So yeah, I got that book, and I also got another book about how to lose weight during menopause. Yeah, so there's some new information for me, I'd say. I haven't read it finished, but there's a lot of information that, and some is very surprising. So I hope I can learn something because I want to have my weight down. Yeah. So what have I been doing? Yeah, I also went on the beach with my friend. Um, she is doing stuff in her garden. She has a garden house with a garden, and she loves to do stuff herself. So our mission was to find a lot of rocks, a lot of stones that she could use on the ground. And it was a lovely day. The sun was shining. It was warm, so we were on the beach, and I have to say, I think it was mostly her that collected rocks. I kind of just fiddle around and looking for small stones with hole in, because I have something I like to hang them in a kind of a string, and stones with a hole through. It's fascinating to me. So I got distracted all the time, but it was such a lovely. We had something to drink with us, and sat on the beach and looked at the ocean. There's no people there at all. Completely empty beach. The ocean was calm. No wind. It was a perfect day. Really, it was. I enjoyed it so much. And I've also been hiking. My husband and I really starting our training for our Portuguese Camino, which we are going July 1st. So we started training. Right now we are at 10, 11 kilometers on our hikes, and we want to get up to 15, 16 kilometers on our hikes. So last time we went on 11 kilometers, I think, about that. Extremely wonderful hike. I loved it. We stopped at a little lake. I tried to go out on the little bridge. It was not very secure, steady, so I just stood there. Didn't go out too far, but very, very lovely. And we also stopped at my spot, my kingfisher spot, as I call it, because I know there's a couple of kingfishers living there, and they have babies and everything. And my husband have never seen them there, because every time he's with me, they don't show themselves. But when I'm there alone, they do. It's so odd. But that day, one of them showed up, and he got a little. He got it. They're very fast when they're flying. They're just right above the water. It's just a blue lightning, just past you. But he got to see it. So I have seen them sitting on branches, fishing, sitting there bobbing their head. They're such a fascinating, beautiful birds, and we don't have many, colorful birds in Denmark. So it's very, very beautiful birds. One of my favorites. And I like to sit there, and I can sit there if it's not too cold. I can sit there for hours and just watch them fly past me and sit on branches and fish, and it's wonderful. I love that. My husband does not have the patience for that, so it was lucky that he finally got to see them. One of them. That was very wonderful. Yeah. Other than that, I have just enjoyed the lovely weather we're having. We did have some cold days, couple of colder days, but still a little bit windy, but still there was sun was shining a lot. And now the temperature is rising again. So they say during this week we could get up to 20 degrees Celsius. So if that's true, and I have been planting some plants on my terrace. There was some from last year that looked dead, so I just let me get rid of those and get some new in. And yeah, I have just yesterday I was out on the terrace doing the plant thing and just sitting in the sun, stitching a little bit. I actually think I stitched on the tiger out there. So wonderful. I hope you are all doing well. And again, thank you so much for being there and being you. And I have trouble finding the words to let you know how much it means to me that you are there. And how much this a random stitcher really means to me. And I have realized that I knew it meant a lot, but this period now where I have been thinking so much about, can I do this YouTube? Is it too much? I have thought about stopping, and I did have some days where I was trying to kind of imagine how it would be, and boy, was that an empty feeling. It's just important for me. It's too important for me to just stop. So instead, I'm going to really focusing on finding a way. Sometimes I have been beating myself in the head with, oh, why can't you be like the other channels? They do the same thing over again. And though for me that might be a little bit boring, but I actually like to see them. I actually like that they do the same thing because it's really, it's calming and you know what to expect. I don't think you ever know quite what you can expect with me because I am random like I am. And that is something that I have decided I want to embrace for real. I am random, and my bipolar is part of the reason because my mood change and I get inspired to stuff and I want to try things. So that's just the nature of me, and this videos is kind of a mirror of me, the state of me, the nature of me. So what you see here is me. That's just how it is. So I have talked a lot with my husband when we are walking and at home, how I can move on. And as I said, I have been in the past, last year, sometimes, occasionally, had the same kind of thoughts, also shared it with you. But I need to really find a way now. So the solution we came up with is that do a random combined video once every 14th day, every 2 weeks. And that will be a combined video, like mixed with unboxings and what I've been stitching on and knitting and what else I have been doing. And depending on how long it'll be, maybe also a stitch with me. Depends on how I'm feeling, but there'll be one video every 2 weeks. That means I also will have to cut down on the unboxing. We have talked about picking 2 companies that I will kind of continue with. That is for now. I cannot say that it's not going to change in 6 months or something, but for now, I want to investigate to see how will it work for me every 2 weeks to do a video. I'm going to do it like that. This week, I have done a video. So next week, I will not touch recordings, editing, anything. It's a free week. Then there comes to the week after that. Then I will record. I think it's going to be Tuesday again, because Monday I have my craft group and also sometimes bingo. But it's going to be Tuesday. I'm going to edit it on Wednesday. And Tuesday, and also if I have extra sequences or something I want to put in the video, I will also record that either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I will edit it Wednesday. And if I'm not finishing it, if I can't finish it Wednesday, I'm going to also do something Thursday. And then Friday it's going to be uploaded. And yeah, I have always focused on the day that I will upload it, because I'm checking, are there any comments and are there any questions, So before I did all that in one day, and now when I think about it, I cannot believe that I actually did that. With all my videos, I recorded it, I edited it, and I did thumbnails. I uploaded it, and so much, and I was exhausted afterwards, and also the next day, and maybe also the next day again, and then it was time for me to do another video, and so I was all the time exhausted and being more and more stressed, also because I sometimes felt that I rushed with the videos, and I don't like that. So this is how it's going to be. 1 week off. Next week is going to be kind of the video spread out over the days, so that I still can do other things that day. I can rest and get more strength and clear head to continue. So and I think I like that, and my husband is very positive about that too. So and he might help me a little bit with filming. There's more sequences that I want to put in. So we'll see. Yeah. But of course, he has his day job. So as to my projects, my cross stitch, yeah, the way I'm going to do it, up until now, for a long time, I had a lot of projects, and I have them on my board. I'm not sure how many. What did I count? 30 or something. I'm not even sure. I do also have the WIPGO, where I have 25 categories on it. I don't have projects on there, only categories. So I have decided to, at least for a while, maybe the next couple of months or something, and see how that goes. I'm going to do focus projects. I'm going to have the 2 WIPGO projects. They're going to be focus. And then other than that, I'm going to have, in total, I want 2 stamped ones to pick from that month. And then I want to have 2 or 3 counted one on that month. So we're looking at around 5 or something for a month. And I know that's possibly not a lot to show, but instead of me showing 10, 12 projects, I show less, but I can talk more about each and more go into detail. And that's really wonderful for me. I like to go into detail because it's more mindful way of doing it for me. And I like to be more mindful about what I'm doing. Because it means something, the things I'm doing. I'm not just, I don't want to just stitch in to try and have something to show you. I want to stitch the things I like, the things I care about, and show that and get more work done on it, because I actually really want to finish some of the bigger ones. I have projects that I have in mind that I want to finish. Cat Alphabet A, Visit Lothlorien, and I really, really want to get more done on the David Bowie. I love that. And let's take it from there and see. And I also would like to have one smaller one that I have some smaller ones that I might finish, but I think I'm a little bit more concentrated on the bigger ones to finish those. So I really want that. I have been working on them for ages, and the tiger is one of the focus projects. It'll be with me until it's done. So that's a focus every month. But the other stand one, it's that's in focus might be the Flower Street, the Greek island thing. Do I have that? Yeah, it's this one. This is also one that I want to have a focus, but my tiger is the first focus. And then I might just switch over to this because I really like this. This is so pretty. It's just Greek island. All the flowers. So, yeah. That is actually my thoughts. I really want to continue this YouTube and my Facebook group. I just need to find ways to do it without getting sick, and I just feel that I kept on getting sick. I'm not sure if this is the answer, but I think I'm very much in the right direction, at least. So I'm going to continue my WebGo because I think it's fun. It's also a way to have focus projects, I think. And yeah, also Sandpipers. I really want to finish that. So that's for this month a focus project. And I would like to finish this year my Visit Lothlorien, my cat alphabet A, and I really want to get, let's say, halfway with the Bowie. If you haven't seen Bowie, I can show you. And also for this month, the other WebGo project besides Dragon was Mermaid. So, and I haven't touched it yet, so I'm going to touch it because, if not, I cannot cross that off. So here's Bowie. And as you can see, I really like Bowie. We liked him. He's such a character. So this is the one. Here I am with that. So I really want to continue, get more done on him. I don't know how far along I am. I probably talked about it last time. I'm not sure. I'm at 6.1%. So I have 1,338 stitches in. So for me to do half, it would require 9,000 stitches on it. Is that possible? I'm not sure, but let's see. No pressure, no stress. I don't want that. So I think Cat Alphabet A and Visit Lothlorien is my main focus. Yeah, so as for my my state of mind, you can say, is that I am feeling much better. I don't have that dizziness attacks as much anymore. I feel more, I sleep better, and I'm more kind of calm. I don't have that restlessness feeling that I had. I feel like I'm better, but I did realize that there's not just stress I have been dealing with. I've actually had a depression, and I realized that at one point during the last 10 days, because I felt that's a sure sign for me when I find myself really not feeling like doing anything, that I kind of lost the love for projects, for taking walks, all the things that I usually love. That is a sure sign that I've had a depression, and I think I've had it for some time, but kind of neglected it, ignored it. So I am treating myself with love and kindness because I want to be better. I want to be able to go on the Camino, and I was offered a week in a holiday house for free. It's something that some association, is that the word, offers if you have chronic disease or mental things or something. They have some holiday houses and you can apply, and they offered me 1 week there in June, so in late in June. So I'm going there all by myself. My daughter and grandchildren are stopping by for a couple of days and celebrating Anna's, I want to say 9-year birthday, but I think she's turning 9 this year. Celebrating her birthday, having breakfast together, and then they're going home. But other than that, it's just me. And stitching and knitting by the ocean. The houses they have, all the houses is right to the ocean. You can almost just, 20 meters and then you're at the beach. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And in the late summer, we are going on the island I went to last year, Læsø. 1 week with Albert, Jens and I, my husband. 1 week, and I love that. I love that island. So yeah, I want to do those things and feeling good at the same time. It's not nice if I don't know if any of you have had a depression, but when you have a depression, it's very, very hard for you to enjoy what you're doing, and it's just a horrible feeling to be in beautiful surroundings, on holiday or whatever, and you just can't enjoy it because you have that depression, and you don't feel like stitching, you don't feel like knitting, you don't feel like anything. That's horrible. But there are things you can do. I got the advice at one point that keep doing the things you used to love. Push yourself to do the things you love, because sometimes it opens up that door into the joy slowly. It's not like, bam, it's open, but slowly. The worst thing you can do is to just lie on a couch and feel sorry for yourself. That's okay for maybe a day, but if you really want to work your way out of that depression, there is ways to do it, and one of those is to push yourself to do the things you used to love. You don't push yourself to do kind of chores. You have to be kind to yourself in that way. But if you normally used to love stitching, love knitting, love taking hikes, whatever, go for a walk with your dog, then keep doing that. Maybe not as long as you usually do, but just a little bit. And see if that door into that joy can be opened a little bit. And yeah, so I'm doing that. And it has helped already. I'm enjoying my cross stitch again more than I did last week. So yeah, I think that was it for me. I've really been talking, huh? Yeah, if you're still here, thank you so much. Yeah, just thank you so much for being you and being here. It means the world to me. And thank you also to Fansels for sending the very large and beautiful cross stitch Mushroom Village. Yeah, I will talk to you again in around 2 weeks' time, unless I decide on getting that unboxing done. Maybe I'll throw that video in, just a quick unboxing. I don't know. I think not, but maybe. Yeah, so take very good care of yourself. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back again here next time. And remember to, if you want, to take a look at the Facebook group, A Random Stitcher. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful couple of weeks, and take care. I love you. Bye-bye.